The others are still picking themselves up as you awaken. Well, that was something. That was our way out. So now we just follow the stars, or what? Supposedly. Reader, come, let us regard the night. Jadriel leads you outside, where a clear night sky awaits. Now, show us, before the howlers catch our scent, where shall the rites commence? The rites, an ancient ritual competition through which the worthiest exiles regain their freedom. The 8 scribes gave their freedom so that we may yet have ours. Prayer from the Book of Rites. So that is, let's seek out our destination. Gold, the South Star. The South Star burns bright over a massive ridge of stone, much farther than the naked eye can see. Let's see what this does. 200 leagues due east. The Ridge of Gold. Let's see, so that is, according to the stars, the next rite shall soon commence here. The fossil remains of the serpent Titan slain by Golathian, yet loom over those living in its shadow.
Concilia.
Great! And we're supposed to be there when, exactly? Very soon, according to the stars. You should be able to arrive in time, if you make haste. Then, we had best get started. Well, this ought to be good for a few laps at the least. What do you say, Jody? Jadriel turns to you, studying you. Reader, do not deceive us. Pray we make good use of our remaining time. What she means is, glad to have you aboard, chum. We're counting on you, my friend. See you inside. Freedom. The rites are the key. It is a lot to take in. Your fellow exiles await you in the wagon. Join them. Downside Prairie. Much better than the desert. You arrive in Downside Prairie, where the road ahead is forked. There is a lack of consensus about which way to proceed. Let's see, one of the downsides, only verdant regions. It only gets less hospitable as you press further north. I'm telling you, we ought to take the northern pass. Got an associate holed up in Hollow Root I've got to pay a visit to, besides. Hollow Root, the northern route to the Ridge of Gold, goes through a small exile encampment. Every so often, tempests come and scour away the huts and hovels, but they always crop back up. Fire on your associate. Best we head to Blooming Pool and avoid attention. Blooming Pool, the southern route to the Ridge of Gold, goes through a humid area packed with hot springs. Runoff from the sand folds means no bathing in the springs, so they're just there to mock you. And get stuck in a bog while we're at it. The dispute continues as Hedwin listens for a while. He wanders the downside in search of a way to regain his health and return to his home. What if the reader settled this? He marks the way, we get us there. He marks the way, we get us there. If these rites are meant to test our faith, then we'd best learn to trust the reader's instincts on our path. No second guessing him along the way. Can we all live with that for now?
Yapi.
Yeah, sure.
Taderas.
If necessary,
Stadium.
then it's settled. Just point the way, my friend. The stars guide us through you. So, you may now choose a route toward your goal at certain junctures. Let's weigh the options. So, Hollow Route, the northern route to the Ridge of Gold, goes through a small exile encampment. He knows someone here who owes him. But then there's Blooming Pool. The southern route to the Ridge of Gold goes through a humid area packed with hot springs. Yadriel thinks she can find rare flora here. I think I'm gonna go the route where somebody owes Groovekey. We can always go back to Blooming Pool. Get the flora. As you pass through the squalid little area, you hear boisterous voices coming from what looks to be a public house. Groovekey stumbles forth from it, holding something in his paw. Oh, hey, John. Just wrapping up a real important exchange back there. Hang on to this for me, will you? We'll have to drop it off as we head further north. You received a plain parcel. You cannot tell what's inside. Journey onward. The black wagon grinds to a stop at the base of the Ridge of Gold. According to the stars, the next rite shall soon commence here. The others ask you to assist with making preparations for nightfall and the commencement of the rite. Page revealed. The first exile. Your roving makeshift home on the downside. Let's go inside. Let's see what's going on. Old raiments, colorful robes and ceremonial masks adorn one of the wagon's walls. Common room, your fellow writes his living quarters are functional, but little else. Greentail family portrait, a reasonable likeness of a younger Ruki, with his mother and uncle. Ruki's status is nearby. Book of Rites, an ancient manuscript. Yodi's throw rug, fashioned from a howler's hide, sends their ilk a clear message. Yadriel says not to step on it. So it's a throw rug. Edwin's cooking tins, but passes for cooking supplies from the downside. Edwin does most of the cooking. He's out on training. Devil imp, creatures such as this have been bred to push the black wagon along. More of the drive imps. Attic ladder, the way up to the wagon is drive imp centrifuge. Only imps could fit up there. Let's look at the roster. In the common room, you may review various notes and observations about your fellow exiles and their respective paths toward enlightenment in the rites. Ooh, oh boy. Okay. Lots of stuff. So, glory, presence, quickness, hope. Okay, glory. This attribute affects damage dealt to a Pyre. So, his rank is shining and damage is 20. 4 meter diameter, noticeable. This attribute affects duration of banishment. Right now it's at a 6.7 second banishment. Quickness, this attribute affects movement speed. Okay, 3.7 meters per second. Headwinds masteries, interactive First mastery. Okay. With a greater understanding of the rights, have access to 3 masteries. Restricted name and title. Okay, so a free spirit who wanders the downside in search of a way to regain his freedom and return to his home. Rights powers: cast, throws his aura in a straight line, jump, high jumps to evade adversaries of the auras, and sprint, runs much faster for a short time. He's a nomad, he's an outrider, don't know what his astral sign is, know nothing of his sentencing. He is one who nursed you back from the brink after finding you in the downside. His genial manner suggests that life in exile has not yet broken his spirit. He wears a bronze clasp identical to that of Yadriel, suggesting the two of them may have met before their exile. He has not yet revealed what he did to earn his sentence. And then we have Yadriel, who's better with glory and presence, but an 11-second banishment and a 1.8 meters per second movement, so slower, doesn't respawn as fast. She is a grim, long-time resident of the downside, grown accustomed to surviving there. Her cast throws her aura in a slow, thick line, leaps and slams down, forcing back those in the vicinity, so different from the jump that Hedwyn has. Then has Rush, lunges forward in one swift motion instead of just dashing. Demon Race, veteran of the past, don't know the astral side, don't know anything about the sentencing. She seems to be responsible for the Black Wagon's security. Her features suggest she has lived in exile for much longer than the others. Her grim outlook and the fact that she still wears the bronze clasp of the Commonwealth Blood Border suggest a military background, though what she did to earn her sentence, you do not know yet. But obviously, Hedwyn is like the balance between them all. Ruki, much better with quickness and hope, but not so great with glory and presence. And presence was what? Aura size, so not even a full meter diameter, but 5.5 meters per second for speed, and hope comes back faster, like a second faster than Hedwyn. Yeah, second faster than Hedwyn. Oh, also rank righteous. He is an opportunistic and well-connected cur, still clinging to his once comfortable lifestyle. Throws his aura in a long, thin line, hops up quickly to evade adversaries' auras, and accelerates to a high top speed. A cur, a trafficker, don't know the astral sign yet, and again, don't know anything about the sentencing. He seems to be the most well-connected of the masked wanderers who found you, and knows something of the land. He has a rather opportunistic disposition, and his ostentatious clothing suggests a lucrative background in the mercantile business. Even still, you do not yet know for what, or sure what he did to earn his sentence. And I'm assuming that enlightenment is the experience. Yeah, you get enlightenment, gets to the next, essentially next level. Okay. Let's look at the books. So yeah, already looked at that. So page 1. I'm going to do this because it makes it a lot easier to read. The first exile, in the words of Golgothian and the Master General. You know, perhaps, the thrice cursed name of Solium Mur, the Emperor of Sahir. Sahar? I don't know. The first exile, and my liege. This chapter concerns him and those who found him in the downside. Each of us was sent to take his life. Such was the hatred for him in and around his country. Yet we found in Solium Mur a man transformed, body, mind, and spirit, a man deserving of much more than mercy. In time he named us all his scribes, and he became the eighth. It is my greatest honor now to share with you his deeds. To know his story is to know the rights. Cool. So there's that. Hey, chum. Appreciate you taking us up through a hollow route back there. About that, are you certain that parcel will fetch us an adequate price at the slug market? Surely we could have procured some sort of rare fungus had we gone the other way. Slug market, crude trading post found in the downside. Commonwealth contraband sometimes finds its way to the downside, where it is traded and sold. Much as I love the idea of procuring rare fungus there, Yodi, we said we wouldn't go around second-guessing our good chum's decisions, right? Gadriel says nothing in response, but soon changes his subject. Night falls soon. Come along, Greentail. We have much left to prepare. The two of them soon go about rummaging through the raiments and the books strewn about the wagon, leaving you to your own devices. Right up there. That's the exit. I guess that's just a window. All that stands between you and the vast, inhospitable downside is a wooden door. And commence the rite. You reached the celestial landmark. Now to get everything and everyone prepared. As darkness falls, your fellow exiles stand together, clad in the raiments of the rites. The preparations are set. However, everything is still calm. Still and calm. Soon, they grow restless. Keep telling you there's nothing here. What a bunch of idiots we are. If we traveled all this way for nothing. I don't think we did. Look up. The goal of each raid is to extinguish the adversary's pyre using the celestial orb that falls from the sky.
Freedom! The stars align at last. You reach the Ridge of Gold at the appointed time, and your triumvirate is ready. Your adversaries in the rites this eve shall be the Accusers. Whose ever pyre yet burns once the other is extinguished shall step closer to freedom. Now let the rites commence.
The stars are aligned and your pyre burns bright. Across from your companions appear several others also clad in raiment. Adversaries in the rites. Everyone ready? Let's hope so. Be still. We have a visitor. The one whom she refers to steps forward. At last, the Night Wings grace us with their presence. The name of a triumvirate in blue. It seems your fellow exiles have assumed their identity. I see that the reports of your demise have been exaggerated after all, even if I was beginning to think you were gone for good. Nobody moves, save for the man robed in gold, who unfastens his mask. Surprised to see old Lindell again? I trust you remember my face, though you must have assumed never to see it again after last time. He is the apparent leader of the exiled triumvirate you encountered at the Ridge of Gold. Never had I come to so close to freedom. only for you to dash my hopes. Now I and the accusers shall repay that affront. An exile triumphant, clad in gold, their leader harbors ill will for something he thinks you did. He shoves his mask back on and takes position with his comrades. It is time. From the shadows, you clutch the Book of Rites and focus on the task at hand.
Begin! Praise be to the scribes! Have the accusers underestimated you? That fire's flames grow weak.
No, I shall not accept defeat from you again. Hear me, accusers. Stand your ground. Let your auras boil in rage.
It seems that you have flustered the accusers.
We're getting there, but they've hunkered down. Then we'll just have to run more circles around them.
Have you any idea what that Lendl did to deserve his exile, hmm? A daring display. Flinging the orb into the flames like that. You elude banishment using such tricks. Seize the orb. Resplendent. Now go on, just once more. Engulfed within the aura. And it is done. You have prevailed. Rejoice then in your single fleeting victory.
The night. Your deceit may have earned you a hollow victory, but know this, the accusers will not forget your wickedness, and when next we meet, you will rue the day.
Bask now in the wisdom of the scribes. The exiled Jodariel has gained enlightenment. Only the enlightened can regain their freedom.
We have withstood worse nights than this, though few are strange. Mastery. Enlightenment earned. Conducted right 350, prevailed in right 150 for a total of 500. Sins of the Fallen Emperor, Bright's masteries enhancing a demon's strength and physical prowess. As he fell into the downside, Soliamer understood at last the consequences of his hedonistic reign. Boons of the first exile, rights masters, enhancing a demon's spirit and sheer force of will. The fallen Emperor Mur moved past his many failings as a man, achieving selflessness in exile. Let's see, so, long stride. After using her rush to lunge forward, already forgot. Can rush again right away. Press R2 to rush during a right. Or, after banishing an adversary, Jodariel instantly recovers all her stamina. That's good. The Fierce Presence, Jodariel permanently gains +4 presence, raising the size of her aura. At the start of the ride, Jodariel's Pyre automatically gains +35. Any adversaries banished by Jodariel take 30% longer than usual to return. That's not bad. But these over here, when landing from a jump, Jodariel briefly stuns nearby adversaries, making them drop the orb, so turning the jump into more of an offensive thing than just movement. That's kind of cool. For 7 seconds after saluting her adversaries, Jodariel deals an additional 10 damage to the adversary's Pyre. Press triangle to salute during a right. And then Jodariel can banish adversaries by flinging the orb into them. That's also pretty nice. Eventually make them take 30% longer to get back into the match, or just being able to throw the orb at them. Lunge. After using her lunge to rush to lunge forward, Jodariel can rush again right away. Firstly, after banishing an adversary, Jodariel instantly recovers all of her stamina. I'm going to do the long stride.
The demon scribe bestows his favor.
Okay, I think that is it. I don't think anybody else. Yeah. After the rites, the accusers disappear into the darkness. As you return to the wagon, in the still night sky, you see a single star burns brighter than the rest, beckoning you onward. During the rites, hold circle to fling the orb. The longer you charge, the more pyre damage you deal if the orb flies true. Well, my friends, what can I say? The rites are real. And we're in. The Getting Out of Here Club. Next up on the agenda, keep chasing stars until we're free. Until we are free. Until we're free. Here. Sounds fine. Might as well be us instead of Lindell back there. Anyway, guess we better start packing. As the others go about their business, Edwin turns to you. Reader, come walk with me while the stars are still out. You and Hedwin walk in silence for a time before he speaks up. You have questions. Come, ask away. We need you in on this for the long haul. Hedwin wishes to know if anything is troubling you. Ask why he was exiled. Ask how he got this wagon. Ask why you cannot conduct the rites yourself. Ask what happens if you refuse to help. Oh, let's see. Everyone has their reasons. At this point, you would like to know his. The Black Wagon and its contents belonged to a group called the Night Winds. What happened? You led your fellow exiles to the rites, yet they have not asked you to participate firsthand. Why? You're beginning to get the impression that your participation is not optional. Let's find out how you got this wagon first. You ask Hedwin how he and his companions managed to come into possession of this black wagon, and what happened to its former owners. He maintains eye contact and his smile. Good question, my friend. We're going to have a lot of time to discuss that, and many other things. Make you a deal. Read the stars for us again, and I'll tell you all about it on the way. You sense he speaks truly as he beckons toward the fading dark above. Seek out our destination. The south stars faint over the ridge of gold. Now, Ymir, the dusk star. The dusk star burns bright over an ancient spring in Ymir Valley. That's a long way north and west. We'll see if this old wagon's fit for it. Then he turns to the others. How's it going, rookie? It's fed. Wheels clean. Status Jody? Yodai? No signs of howlers. Everything is secure. Good. Then get some rest. We're headed to the spring of Ymir. At dawn, we're off. See, according to the stars, the next rite shall soon commence here. The Alpha Chief hoped bathing here would cure his ailments, but it only made him itch. Let's see. Anything new in the book? What that mean? Hanuki rummaging in the corner of the black wagon. Hey, chop. Know what? It's good having somebody else around besides those two. So, come to think of it, there's something I wanted to get your take on. And you have to promise to tell me honestly. Would you say... What I mean is... He hesitates, trying to find the words. Look, what I'm trying to say is... since something serious is troubling him, he moves in very close, making sure no one else is in earshot. It's about my mustache. I've been getting some conflicting reports about it. Would you say my mustache, that it makes me look a bit, you know, unscrupulous? You see, wishes to know if you think his mustache suits him. He's very handsome, and if anything, it gives him a distinguished look, sort of look. Something about it makes him feel less trustworthy, and perhaps less youthful too. His appearance is not your concern, nor is it a drawn-out discussion on personal grooming. You're fine. You suggest that Ryuki's mustache looks perfectly fine. He grins wide at you. Couldn't agree more, chum. I knew straight away that you are a real judge of character. Anyway, gotta check the wheels again for mites, so see you around. He bounds off out of the wagon. Haruki gained +1 hope for the next raid. Cool. This attribute affects duration of banishment, so... Perfect. Move on. Common. That is the masteries. Do I have anything in the inventory? Did I do anything with this? This can be sold at the slug market. It has a value of, I'm assuming, 30 gold. Continue the journey. So, Moor Valley. You have not yet been to this region of the downside. Ruki knows this mountain passed through to an arid region further north. And away ahead, we go. To the far north. Nomor Valley. The climate here in Nomor Valley is hot and uncomfortable. On top of that, Nomor Valley, exiled curs roam this sand-swept fossil wasteland. Among the 8 scribes, the Alpha Chief Nomor, Minimane took a special liking to this region. We have a stowaway. Home? We can go home? She must have latched onto the undercarriage as she crossed the ridge. Her manner is odd, though you sense she means no harm. She must have overheard some of your fellow exiles' conversations. You need but say the word, Hedwin. Oh, come on, you can't be serious, Yodi. She's just a kid who managed to climb aboard our wagon undetected, but still. Do it, Yodi. Adriel approaches the girl and leans over her. Listen to me, girl. We cannot guarantee that we shall get you home, or any of us, or any one of us. But, at present, we have room for you, and adequate provisions. You may accompany us for the time. Adriel leaves without awaiting a response, presumably to make room in the wagon for your new guest. The stowaway is overjoyed. Really? You are so kind. You are most kind. To someone you just met like me, may the 8 scribes smile upon you all. Some revere them as gods, believing they bound themselves to exile so that others could live free. Centuries of oral tradition have shaped the history of the 8 scribes into myth and legend. She claps her hands, bursts into laughter, and performs some sort of dance. Ruki stares at all of this and leans in close to Hedwig. Hey, so, what gives? First the reader, now we're taking her along. What we gonna take in every might-bitten dry imp we find now too? Easy, Ruki. I think he'd want for us to bring this one along. Who? Sandalwood? I thought you said he asked we find someone to fit in every type of mask. Near as I can tell, yours would fit her just fine. Sandalwood, the apparent name of some mysterious informant of Hedwin, Adriel. I do not like that name. Adriel. Ariel, and he asked that we use our best judgment. Besides, we sent her away. She'll go telling anyone she finds about us. We can't risk that right now. So, I can come in. It's very hot, and I'm a little thirsty and a little tired too. Yes, you're welcome here with us. One question though. What do we call you? Well, this is embarrassing, I think, but I don't know for sure. It's just back home, they called me lots of names. Like for the color of my hair. They made fun of you just because you've got gray hair. That's it. My name, it rhymes with gray. My name is... Oh, it's just, they called me lots of names. You sense the girl is struggling to recollect a certain name she felt best suited for her. You sense her name is May. Kay, Faye, Day, They, Shay, Ray, consider other possibilities. Let's go with they. You suggest that the stowaway girl's name is they.
Vistalia.
Why, that's it. My name is Zay. My name is Zay. Where I am from, they called me Zay the Poxy. But I guess maybe you don't have to say that part because I didn't really like it. Your fellow exiles decide to bring Zay along for now. She almost collapses from exhaustion, so you take her in and show her somewhere she can rest. Welcome her aboard. The Black Wagon arrives in a somewhat peaceful stretch of Yomor Valley. Your companions wish to hole up here for the night, to give Zay and all of you a little time to rest. Into the wagon. Okay, Zay seems to be recovering well since you found her. She seems fascinated by everything and everyone in the wagon. Oh, hi, mister. You are the one who knew my name. You guessed it right. You did. Thank you for your hospitality. I've been eating with the imps, talking to the wagon. This wagon. He and I are the same age, almost to the very day, but I am older by 3 weeks, so I am giving him a hard time. Little brother, I call him. He is a good wagon, isn't he? He will take us very, very far. My little brother, sure. He pulls at my hair at times, and I don't like it much. But he is family, and I am happy to be here with my family. I thought that I had lost them all again. I thought that I had lost them all. Oh, but we stopped now, haven't we? Then I should go outside to dance, in case the scribes are watching. Bye, mister. Smiling back at you, she prances out the door. Definitely a weird one. Consider the options. Your fellow exiles are taking a moment to unwind. Radriel motions for you to join them. Best get used to your new life here, reader. We seldom get such moments of reprieve. Perhaps some further study of that book shall pass the time. You could join me for a little stroll if you're feeling up for it. Always something to be foraged around here. Or you could teach us more of what you know. Prepare us for the next rite. In any case, we do what we can to stay busy. Keeps the sense of isolation well at bay. Ways in which you can make yourself useful during occasional moments of free time. Forage for resources. Search the surrounding area for valuables to add to your Black Wagon stash of goods. Own your skills as a reader to grant small global bonuses to your fellow exiles during the rites. Teach your fellow exiles of the old ways to raise their individual rank in the rites more quickly. Studying private mentor companion. Don't think that'll be good just yet. Let's do this. Having gleaned knowledge from the Book of Rites, you can impart some of its teachings. As each exile's path toward enlightenment is personal, you will have to mentor them one at a time. Yes, head one. Sure thing, friend. I appreciate the offer. Where to begin? You illustrate to Headwind some of the intricacies of the rites, focusing on how all three in a triumvirate can move and act as one mind. You sense he grasps some of the concepts. Private lesson? Okay. I think I'm beginning to understand something of all of this, my friend. Alright, so he has the marks of the Master General, bonds of the Saharan Legion. Ooh, gains 50 more stamina, letting him jump and sprint more. But then there's also shared tenacity. Edwin and his allies regenerate stamina twice as quickly as usual. So while bearing the orb, Edwin and his allies move with and past the orb more quickly. Edwin and his allies may instantly return banished allies by moving to where they fell. And the ultimate one, Divine Retribution. Edwin and his allies cause banished adversaries to remain banished for 2 seconds longer than usual. I don't know if that's necessarily better than the 30% from the other, but gains 50% more stamina. When power casting, Headwind's aura travels in a lighter, longer line than usual. Let's see, if Headwind jumps into airborne adversaries, he banishes them. Then after Headwind douses the adversary's Pyre, his Pyre recovers fire equals up to 50% of the damage dealt. That's a good one. That is a good one. But I really like the fact that stamina can regenerate twice as fast. And also just being able to just bring somebody back, because, I mean, 11 seconds is a long time to wait for what's-her-face to come back. Ooh, 50% more stamina. Thank you for the lesson, my friend. It's given me a lot to think about. Continue your journey. The path leading further west splits off, and once again, your fellow exiles turn the choice of where to go over to you. Zay seems enthusiastic for whichever route you choose. So we have the Glue Hive, north route across the Jamor Valley passes the remains of the Hive Titan. Zay believes those who travel this path shall be as strong as goal of the 8 scribes, and fall flat. The south route across the Jamor Valley is riddled with barren rock and bone. Zay believes those who travel this path shall be as swift as Jamor of the 8 scribes. Hive Titan, rock and bone. Let's go north. Uh-oh. Zay is behaving stranger than usual as you pass through the dusty wastes of Glue Hive. The scribes, I think they're here. I think that they were here. Can you not feel the presence in the sand and in the air and all about? At first you pay little heed, though later you observe your fellow exiles seem to be in better spirits than before. Perhaps it was the previous day's rest that did everyone good. Your companions gained +1 presence for the next rite, and that affects the aura stats. Onward! En route to the Spring of Jamor, you hear all about the roving slug market, which appears to be nearby. Ruki insists you take a look after you settle in. So, crew trading post found on the downside. Springer Gamora, according to the stars, the next rite shall soon commence here. And of course, repeat. Page revealed, the last Emperor. Let's go read this book. Alright, so how many nations did I scour in the name of Solium Mur? How many countries fell before our spears and blades? Such questions mattered less to me with every passing victory. Our legions swelled across the land, and our dominion grew. The Emperor Solium Mur paid all this little heed. He only tended to his personal affairs. Our legions relished the autonomy. We did not know that the Emperor cared nothing for his legions, nor his people. He cared only for that which was before him. One day, he learned of such a thing as to befit his name, and vowed to seek it out. Edwin motions for you to join him. While his manner is as easygoing as ever, you sense his contemplative mood. You were wondering about this wagon. It's a long story, but I'm going to keep it short. You last long enough in the downside. You start to hear a lot of crazy things. One of the crazy things I heard one day is that there's a group of exiles out there fighting one another for their freedom. Under the stars, while wearing masks and dresses. Everyone I was with just laughed. But something about the story stuck with me, and I started to do some digging. I got in touch with Yodai, who I knew, and she got in touch with Ruki. He knew who to ask, and it turned out I knew how to answer. That's when we got in touch with our contact, Sandalwood. We talked only through messengers, never met in person. I must have gained his trust. He told me to go searching in the sand folds, gave an exact location, told me to bring my friends. Then he said to get a reader. Sandfolds, exiles cast down river, wash up on the southern edge of the downside in an unlivable waste. Exiles who survive the river journey are then left to struggle here. The wagon was almost completely buried when we found it. The minstrel was out cold in the corner, just the way you saw him. The rest you know. So the wagon isn't ours. The robes aren't ours. And I don't know who the Nightwings are. One day, maybe we'll meet up with our informant and learn more, but now you know as much as any of us do. So that's how we got here. How we met you. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. See you later on. He nods at you and heads out, leaving you there in the black wagon. Slug market, where you can trade your forged goods for things of greater value. Hey guys. Hey, how's it going, Mr. Greentail? It's been a while, and all that.
Hit him.
Hey, Ron. It's good. He's a traveling sales creature and proprietor of the Downside Slug Market. Say, how come you've set up shop all the way out here? Isn't this a little out of the way? Well, let's just say you guys, you ain't my only customers. You see, Dad and I, we know this business pretty good. We've been around the block, and so, as Ron keeps blathering, Ruki signals to you in a virtual way. Here's the deal, chum. Got an informant says there's something here connected to his rights business. See if you can spot it. You should be able to pawn some of our stuff to make the trade. And don't even worry about Falcon Run. Oh, anyway, you guys got something for me or what? That plain parcel you got there? I take it off your paws if you want. So the plain parcel for 30, total of 40. You know, I'll take it, Mr. Greentail. Though you drive a pretty hard bargain. Now you're gonna take something off my hands here or what? Was a one-of-a-kind thinger you just got there, you know? And you got yourself a real good deal from me as well. So thanks.
Great taste.
Apparently, any one of us bozos can get a little edge out of that thing during the rites. I mean, just a question of who gets to try it out. Decide who shall wield it. After being banished by an adversary, the bearer has a chance to return immediately. There's a 30% chance. Anyways, Dad over here, his feet. You know, we've been having some trouble with his feet. Getting real something or other from all the hoofing around, and so you see, your key indicates to you that now would be a good time to depart. See you, Mr. Greentail, and your friend there too. I like him. Seems real nice, you know. As you complete preparations for the rites to commence, you notice Zay approaching. You notice, too, that she is wearing your companion's raiment. We can go home. Zay, I thought I made myself quite clear that you were not to touch those robes. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Jodriel. I just thought that maybe you were being funny at the time. Unbelievable. Hey, something's happening in the sky. I think we're up. During the rites, avoid the auras of your adversaries and banish them with your own. You lose your aura when you grasp the aura.
Reader, what brings you to the spring of Jomir? Why, it must have been the stars. Although it seems that your triumvirate now numbers 4 exiles, not the expected 3. The rules of the rites were not created for you to besmirch. Prepare now to confront the fate. They still honor the traditions of the scribes, and surely have been longing for this chance. But first, you have a choice to make.
The sky burns bright once more as your next adversaries in the rite approach. Their apparent leader is a bent old cur who regards you with a formal bow. At his side is an intense young man. I hail you, exiles of the Night Wings, and I am grateful that you chose to grace us with your presence once more. I am called Dalbert Oldheart, and this is my son, Ulmer. As an honorable old cur bent of wow. He is an honorable old cur bent on upholding the sacred traditions of the rites of the sun. He is the dutiful foster son of Dalbert Oldheart, and is very protective of him above all else.
Them, Father.
We need not greet them, Father. We shall face you in the field this night, and may the victor's pyre burn eternal. But first, we offer you a token of good faith, show of appreciation that the Nightwings have returned. Dalbert approaches you with something in his paw. You sense his motives are sincere as he hands you a small talisman. You see the Tailwind Crest from Dalbert. Grants the bearer +2 quickness. That cur was very kind. And the son, he was so caring, wasn't he? When can we start? I want to help you beat them. We need 3 of us exactly to conduct a rite, but we've got 4 now, besides the reader. This ought to be his call. If someone has to stand aside this time, I volunteer. No volunteering, chum. It ought to be the reader's call. Remember? Very well then, reader. Who shall it be?
Now we shall get started.
So I have this, that's going to give +2 quickness. I don't even know for stats. Oh. She's fast. No. Yeah, she's faster. Doesn't have as much hope. That's a weird one. Not as much presence either. Should be able to move around a lot faster. What's that? I could have her replace Ruki for now.
Headwind.
Didn't have to do this, but I'll do my best. So quickness will be movement. Oh, yep. That will at least make her a little bit more
Jodariel.
As you will. And then... and
Say.
Oh, me? Thank you. Thank you for believing me, because I think the scribes do too.
Now.
Look at you, chum, making the tough calls. Fine, whatever. I'll sit out. Nightwings, I trust you all are well prepared, for these old eyes yet see what the rites shall be commencing momentarily. Are you quite ready to, my son?
Father.
I hope so, Father. Here, now, let me show you. Let me show you.
Now begin. Wow. The stifled effort. Ooh. So it is.
Look forth, my son. The waters of Yomeo Minimane bring blessings unto us this eve. Perhaps our chances come at last. Sixth of the eight scribes to the Book of Rites, known as the Brave or the Alpha Chief. We need more than blessings to prevail against them, Father. Please keep fighting.
A boon come from the stars themselves, but glory to the scribes. Bask in the purifying flame.
Gonna win this.
There! In the name of Solium the rite has nearly ended. And it is done. The Night Wings prevail. It was a glorious performance, I must say.
Another victory.
Perhaps you shan't be quite so fortunate next time.
We did it. Indeed. I wonder what will happen to the Fate. They seemed so nice, didn't they? Normal, triumphant, determined to uphold the traditions of the right. Exiles of the Night Wings, the dawn is yours, and may you earn your freedom. The Father, the dawn might have been ours. We failed, and I have failed you. Nonsense. We are the Fate. We do what is ordained, and nothing else. Now, let us go, my son, for I am weary once again.
There is much to learn from this experience. A flash of inspiration for next time. Until the stars align.
Hello, excuse me. I mean, would you excuse me for a moment? You're one of them. What do you want? Father needs me. I'm sorry. I think that I forgot what I was going to say, but I'm so embarrassed. But what is the matter with you? It is against the rights for us to even speak like this. I did not know that. I don't think that no one said anything like that to me, but then all this, and it's very new to me, and so I thought that maybe you cannot be serious. Yes, I mean, I like to laugh. I like to laugh a lot. And you how about you? This is a Night Wings trick. Father told me not to speak with any of you, but I have to go. Wait, Almar, wait, I think that was his name? What was that even your name? Wait. You may switch to a different difficulty setting at any time in the options menu. As you return to the wagon after defeating the Fate, notice guardrail tense up and frown. Where did he go? Who? Wait. The sleeping guy? The minstrel. He's gone. You see, it is true. There's no trace of the lone minstrel who had been lying still in the corner of the wagon all all this time. Join the others in search for him outside. You have learned nothing of the lone minstrel, other than what little Headwind told you how they found him in the wagon, and you sense their concern as they scour the vicinity for him. You'll worry about the minstrel, my friend. You worry about the stars. But wherever they guide us, we're going. Alright, our next destination. Haub, the Midnight Star. The Midnight Star burns bright over the standing stones at the edge of flagging lands. Skeleton. Everyone, we're headed back east, all the way across the valley, towards the cairn of Haub, then. Those are the stars of the next ride, blah, 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 blah. That's right. We have to risk it. What if that minstrel guy doesn't turn up by then? We shall find him on this night or another. We continue searching for some time. However, the minstrel is nowhere to be found. After having overcome the fate with great prowess last night, you find Ruki off on his own. You sense he wants to talk about your decision to exclude him from conducting the rite. Well, look at what we have here. If it isn't my good chum. Oh yeah, I'm mad. You bet I'm mad. Who wouldn't be? If they don't get to run around in the cold wearing old robes. Good thing the others managed to scrape by without my help. He complains like this for some time, and then... Okay. It's out of my system now. I'm off for a quick walk. Know what I mean? He departs to check on things outside. He senses that he no longer has misgivings about what transpired, and is more concerned at present about the missing minstrel. I wonder what the green is. Today's scribe catcher. The bundle of sticks they insisted on hanging in the rafters. She believes it brings good fortune. Continue again. There's still no sign of the lone minstrel, although Yadriel tracks potential signs of movement east, the same way you were headed. You consider where to search for him. Let's see. We came up through... Yadriel believes the missing minstrel must have taken the same route you took earlier, whereas Headwind thinks the missing minstrel could have taken the route opposite to the one you took. Let's try fall flat. No, there's no wrong answers. As you travel through the dry flats of Fall Flat, Headwind seems more ill at ease than usual. There is no sign of the missing minstrel. Sorry about this, Yodai. I had a hunch he must have come this way. Would that our hunches could be more dependable. But do not fear, we shall find him yet. Sounds like a hunch to me. More of a promise. You pick up bits and pieces of the minstrel's significance to your fellow exiles. He was there when they first discovered the Black Wagon, but they refused to say much more for now. Stop the wagon. What? How come? Because of her. They're coming for us. We need to be ready, we have to. Does she mean what I think she means? I believe so. Your fellow exiles scramble to prepare the wagon for whatever is out there. Once you help them settle in, perhaps you can learn more of their source of concern. They are coming for us. They fear the scribes. They fear the scribes. I know they do. What's she talking about? What's going on? Howlers. Lots of them. Then what are we gonna do? They fear the scribes. Calm yourself, Ray. We shall give them reason to fear us as well. We use the raiment and the books. Indeed. One of us can draw them out under the reader's watch. It shall be just like one of our rites. Edwin turns to you. It seems we need your help with this, my friend. We need a volunteer to go with you. I will do it, mister. Please, let me. Please, you have to let me. And the scribes, they will protect me. I know they will. Adriel exchanges looks with Edwin. Each of them nods at you, as if to signal their approval. That howling sound, it means that they're here. Oh, the scribes, they're here. Turns off the house. I think there's many more. Oh, here they come. Here they come. Is it over now at last? It is. I think it is. Oh, those poor wretched beasts.
Huh?
Just then Zay spots something creeping toward her. What? Hooray! While holding circle, release when you see the flash of the power cast in exile for a faster attack. The howling subsides as your fellow exiles scramble out to check on Vey. You find her in one piece, along with an unfamiliar little face. Screw he! Isn't he the best? Can we keep him? You sense a depth of experience in this creature, at least judging by dried imp standards. In fact, you feel a connection to him. If you concentrate, perhaps you can derive some meaning from his calls and screeches. He seems to be both excited and frustrated by something. Screeches, he seems. History with your black wagon. You are beginning to understand him. The Drive Imp recognizes you as the new Reader of the Night and is pleased to meet you. You now understand this unusual Drive Imp. The Drive Imp seems satisfied at having gotten through to you, and you explain to your companions what little you have learned of him so far. No one argues against letting the creature come along. Inside the wagon, the other Drive Imps stare at him with something like reverence. You can see the little imp has made himself at home. He rushes right up to you. The new imp companion seems very pleased in the wagon. He was able to find you thanks to the swarm of howlers. He has no love for howlers, and they know not to mess with him either. He plans to set up a nest that should ward off any further trouble from them. He looks forward to the road ahead with everyone and believes it shall be worth it. Seems to be saying he is happy to be back where he belongs, and he urges you to keep going. He bounds off towards his brethren settled in the wagon's rafters. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm going to take a break from here.